Hello everybody, it's me Alex, or the Monkey Pickler here, and today we're in the Star Citizen Alpha 3.8.1 PTU with the Cutlass Red. This is a long anticipated ship. It brings with it medical gameplay, another highly requested and anticipated feature in the game, and it really, for just being a small ship, is pretty game changing in how it is. And personally, this was a ship I would not buy, but I am highly intrigued by it, and it's probably something I would pick up in the PTU. So, the first thing y'all are probably noticing is the flashing lights. It has working lights. They turn on with the normal lights, and they do look pretty spectacular. All we need now is a medical rover and have some sirens for it. You see, take a little quick turn around it. It looks relatively similar to the Cutlass Black. There are a few big differences. Obviously the livery, the lights, also the lack of a turret. I think it's replaced by extra scanners or communications devices, if I remember, or it's replaced by something. And also, it does not have the drop doors. It only has the side mount, what do you call them? Airlocks. There are 2 airlocks on each side, or docking collars, so you can dock with people, and they are now working. I was waiting for them to be able to work before I made the video on them. So if you come around back, you can see you have the standard Cutlass door, and if you come here, it's going to drop us down in a second. There is also an airlock here, a new airlock. It's red, medbay access. It says it directly on it. And this is your standard Cutlass cargo hold. It appears that there are 2 spots for cargo. It still says in the ship spawner that there are 12 SCU of cargo in it. I highly doubt that, considering the lack of space, which you'll see in a moment. But if it says it can fit it, it can fit it. I haven't fit it with any cargo yet, so I haven't been able to see. I would currently be in the PTU testing it. However, just as I was planning to make this video, the server went down. I was unable to get into the PU. It could be updating right now as I speak, and we could be getting the update. I expect it either today or tomorrow, or on Saturday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the days. Come on, open the door. Look. Okay. You can see the airlock still has a couple kinks with it, but it's pretty awesome for what it is, and I'm glad it's in the game. We finally have something like it that resembles airlock, something that will be better. And come on, game, stand up. Man, the amount of time it takes to stand up. You see, the airlock is closed behind us. We can now seal the airlock, which will seal it and contract it in. Now we are in the medbay access area. As you can see, this is where the door was. We just killed everyone in here, but one bug, this window has not actually been made transparent. It's fake transparency. There's no light shining through it, which is a little unfortunate. Let me see if it works from the other side. Considering a lot of windows already do work, the fact that that one doesn't is a little bit disappointing. However, it is still not fully released yet, but it doesn't matter. What you all are here for is the medical beds and the medical gameplay. As you can see, we have 2 medical beds in here, as well as the bunk beds. This replaces the standard cargo area and the side doors of the Cutlass Black. I think it might even be slightly expanded on the sides. However, don't quote me on that. It does look a little bit bigger than a Cutlass in here. So we have 2 beds side by side. They are not mirrored for some reason. They're just copy and pasted, which is a bit of an oversight in my opinion, especially since everything else is mirrored. The fact that these 2 beds are just copy and pasted definitely breaks the immersion for me. I noticed it immediately. So all they would have to do is, I don't know, flip it a bit. I mean, I think it can't be too difficult. I mean, they modeled different sides of the ship. They can model 2 beds. It's a mirror. And I think they'll probably do that at some point, because it seems lazy in my opinion, but whatever, is what it is. What's special about these beds is they actually work. So does the one on the 890 jump and the one in the Carrack, which will be coming next month. To set a respawn point, when you're in the PU, you'll lie down on the bed. The sides, I like how the sides of the bed retract down, then retract back up. And then here where it says get up, you'll have the option to set an ICU. Setting ICU will set that as your temporary respawn point for the rest of that session until you change it. This is amazing for orgs, setting up events, or just having like an 890 jump, as if someone dies or glitches out, they'll just respawn on the boat or on the 890 jump. And you won't have to deal with so much of the problems. As long as the ship doesn't get destroyed, you'll be okay. Both beds work on this, and they both can also heal you. If you're injured, you can get in, and there's an animation. And it should be all working now. Okay. Let's head to the front of the ship. In the front of the ship, it's similar to the standard Cutlass, but a little different. We got the cubbies on the side, weapon racks, which I think are both from the Cutlass Black. But since we don't have the turret, they turned the turret area into a toilet and shower combo, which I think is much needed. The Cutlass Black needs a toilet and it needs a shower. It doesn't make any sense that a ship with beds would not have a toilet or a food prep station. I know it's Drake, but like, you gotta have something. And I really think that the turret on the Cutlass Black is kind of useless anyway, so they could just replace it with a toilet, or allow you to. I mean, there's enough space here that you could easily fit one in. It's a triangle. So much wasted space in the middle. Whatever. Let's take a look at the pilot seat. The loadout of the weapons has changed from the Cutlass Black. The Cutlass Black has I think the tarantulas and the Gatling cannons. This one has gone to an all laser loadout with blue distortion cannons and what do you call it, laser repeaters. I think these are the Gatling ones. You can't check yet. It wasn't working earlier. Let's see if it works now. Oh, it is working. Okay, we got Badger repeaters and distortion repeaters. That's what I thought. Okay, no missiles. I do like the choice of weapons, as you have a blue, like they kind of like lights, which are funny. We can show you turn off the lights, turn it on, press T, and it handles as you'd expect. It's a Cutlass, so it handles fairly nicely, and it's relatively fast. It's just a standard. It's pretty much just a Cutlass that's red and with some medical stuff. I personally wouldn't get this ship yet, as I don't really there's no real medical way to make money with it. It's kind of just you fly it around and have fun. Like, I guess you could kill yourself a couple times or have little battles, and I guess it would be good for, this ship is actually good for doing like the 890 jump missions where you have to fight AI, where you could die, because you could just park, respawn, have like a with your friends, and you just keep dying, respawning, and finishing the mission. So I guess it's kind of a bit exploity, but whatever. Anyway, this is my first thoughts on the ship. I definitely like it. Looks beautiful. It is important for the game. Really, I would not worth my money right now, but definitely something that's worth getting in game, and just a ship that's cool and has expanded the game a lot, and we should be thankful for it. Anyways, I'm Alex, I'm like a Pickler here, and I'm out of here. I hope you all have a wonderful day.